This is Peter Retzlaff. Welcome to VicFirth.com. So I'm the curriculum director at the Collective in New York City. I teach classes in rudiments and technique, rock and funk and jazz, Brazilian, Afro-Cuban. It's great to be able to explain the tradition, history, technique, the music, and the drumming to my students. A good thing about the Collective is when a student studies there, it's small enough that the teachers really can pay attention to each student. Quite often I have students in my lessons, and 2 days later they'll be in my ensemble classes. So there's a real direct correlation between the private lesson and them actually playing hands-on. The other good thing about the Collective is the students play with New York professionals. So I bring in guys that I play gigs with, and they play with my students. And they're all cool, and they play great, and they want the student to do well. I feel like sometimes a student gets sick of me saying the same thing, but when they hear a bass player tell them exactly the same thing, they'll really take heed of that and try to fix what's going on. I also play in a wide variety of situations. I play rock and funk and jazz gigs. I like to play odd time music a lot, so I'm involved in a lot of projects like that. I just finished my first solo record. It's with a band, and I hope to get this out sometime soon, in the next few months. And I'm on another record that just came out with two Danish guys, and the band's called Flow. And we have a self-titled CD that just came out on the Steeplechase label. And we just did a tour a couple months ago supporting that, and I'm really proud of that band. It's an organ trio with organ, saxophone, and drums. I tend to like longer sticks, so I really like the extreme 5As, and if it's a heavier gig, an extreme 5B. If I'm in a situation where I have to play softer, sometimes I'll go down a size. So for example, I just played at Jazz at Lincoln Center and the Dizzy's Club, and I was playing with an acoustic piano player, and I just felt like the sound of the 5A or 5B were just too much. So sometimes I'll shift down. And in this case I used an AJ1, and I found that to be great because I felt like I could play a little harder, but the sound of the cymbals and drums weren't so much. I also use the Heritage brushes, which I really like a lot. I think those are great brushes. I have a book that just was released on Hudson Music. It's called From Baby Steps to Giant Steps, One Track at a Time. And it's a jazz book, and I wrote it with a good friend of mine who I've known since I was a kid. A great drummer and educator, and he also owns a big drum store in the Midwest. His name is Jim Rupp. The great thing about the book is it has play-along tracks that go from fairly slow to very fast in tempo. And there's charts in the book and technical exercises, but the good thing is you get to play all these different tempos with the band. So I highly recommend it, and I don't think there's anything on the market like that.